So as we all know, War Tycoon has a major issue with trading. So today, I'm going to be talking about that. My first issue I'm going to be talking about in trading is Medal. And I'm not talking about medals like these, I'm talking about Medal, the app that lets you clip stuff in games. Currently, War Tycoon and Medal are doing a collaboration together in which they're releasing limiteds if you do some challenges inside of Medal. And Medal's already done something like this with the Striker CUAS and the Tommy gun. This time, however, they're adding 3 things instead of 2. This weekend, they're adding some AFV, then they're also going to be releasing a gun and some stealth Blackhawk. I'm hoping this isn't going to turn out like the old Medal event though, cause in the old one, the 2 limiteds that they added are kinda mid. Like there's nothing special about this one and you rarely see it, and then the Tommy gun is just bad in general. You can only use it in close range, and even then, there's better stuff for close range. Anyways, that's not the main part of the issue with Medal. The main problem is, you can only do this on PC. On console, you can't get the Medal app, so you won't be able to complete the challenges, resulting in you're not going to be able to get these limiteds, well, for free at least. If you're a console player and you want to get the new limiteds coming out this weekend, you're gonna need to either trade for them or get a new PC soon, and I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be getting a new PC just for some limiteds in War Tycoon. For mobile players, I have heard that there's a mobile app. The only thing is, I don't know anything about it, so I don't know if you're going to be able to complete the challenges there or you're not. So that means, if you're not a PC user, you won't be able to get these limiteds. And say you're like a very dedicated trader, this could be a huge issue if you don't have a PC, because then you won't be able to unlock 3 things, and if they're good, that'll be very bad for you. You're gonna need to give up some of your stuff, but other people are going to be able to get it for free. The only problem is, War Tycoon can't do anything about this. So that's just an issue that people that don't have a PC are going to need to deal with. Moving on to the next problem with War Tycoon's trading is medal values. This time I'm actually talking about like in-game medals. So basically saying this in one sentence, medal values are strange. If you can see over here, the SR3 was worth 200 Robux. Right now, it's worth 4k medals. Then let's go on to the B1 Regional. As you can see, it's worth 2.6 thousand medals, but the thing is, it was like 8 times more expensive. Okay, maybe it was more like 5, but like, you get the point. Wait, no, it was 6. Cause yeah, 200 times 6, 1.2 thousand. Yeah, it was 6 times more expensive. So basically, you're paying 200 Robux for something that's worth almost 2 times as much right now. And then with this, you could trade this and then get better stuff, which then will help you trade for even better stuff in the future. Same thing with the Comanche Hunter and the Crano plan. Both of these are worth too little for how much you paid for. This is 2.2k, this is 2.5k, this is basically 4k. If you paid 200 Robux like a few months ago, you could get a Comanche Hunter and an Crano plan. Well, the thing is, you'd probably need to give some add-ons, and you need to find a trader who'd actually do that, but it's definitely possible. Talking about the Comanche Hunter, this is actually gonna move me into my next issue. That is gonna be the time that these mythics are actually out. Realistically, this only benefits War Tycoon and maybe new players. Because the thing is, the longer they're out, the more time there is so people could actually buy it. But for people who get it and they're traders, the value just keeps going down because there's a ton of them that are being sold. So the demand and value goes down. Like look, a week or so has passed and it's still going to be out for a month. This helicopter is going to be out for 40 days. So by doing this, War Tycoon is basically frying their own trading system. Like look what happened to the Crano plan and B1R already. Like these two are worth basically nothing and this one's going down. I could also talk about the fact that these mythics most of the time aren't even worth it. Also, I'm kinda backtracking here, but as you can see, the TL55 is worth 4.4k medals. It's also been out for quite some time. And then, as you can see over here again, going back to the SR3, it is worth 4k, this is worth 4.4. So it's a 500 medal difference. for something that was worth 5 times less. My last issue about mythics that I'm going to talk about is they just released too many of them. And not even mythics, they just released too many Robux vehicles in general. There was a time when a Robux vehicle was released 3 times in a row. This was around the time of the F-35 Gold and the April Fool's event. But yeah, they just simply released too many of them. Like, look, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 14 Mythic Limiteds. There's also 14 common, rare, and epic limiteds combined. These are supposed to be more rare because they're mythic, but then when was the last time you've seen a M35? Or when was the last time you've seen a Sherman Callio? Don't know how to say that, by the way. So they simply released too many mythics. Like, I think they should just take a break in between each one. Like, 2 to 3 months of just no mythics. It's gotten so bad that every time War Tycoon releases a update without any Robux vehicles, people are congratulating the game. Like, it's gotten that bad. Anyways, I really hope War Tycoon, like, considers any of these suggestions. Maybe they'll fix it. They probably won't. But yeah, that's just what I have to say. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and bye.